Go ahead.
Ready? This was the original house. This was built about 1830, and this was the four walls. There was an opening there in the ceiling, and there was a ladder going up, and they slept upstairs. And then above that, there's a stand-up or stooped attic. The original beams and original floor. Let's see. We have forced hot water heat, radiator heat. Excellent heat. In the dining room, we put in the mirrors to broaden the room. We have a working fireplace here, and again one in the living room, and then there's one in the bedroom, master bedroom. We put in the chair rail and tried to keep it as near to the original as possible. In this room, this door over here leads to the laundry room, and we have a stone floor, and then a stackable washer dryer. And down at that door over here, which is what James is looking at right now, we have the basement. And it's a dry basement. Knock on wood, I've been here 25 years and never had a lick of water. So I can't really guarantee it, but that's about as close as I can tell you. Is that it really works good. These are the French doors that we had put in, open up into an alley which goes right straight up to the street. It's the only house in the block actually that has an alley running from the property out to the Patrick Street. The kitchen we just completed last year as far as renovating it. We have the granite counters. We have the black sink, Alcoa fixtures, GE profile, double door with a panel rather than have the black to sort of minimize the black. We've got ceramic top stove top. I'm getting tongue-tied now. And we have the profile fan, which doesn't take up much room, but it vents out through here into the ceiling, the same as where the dryer does, so that it's very effective, and yet it doesn't take up much room. This is all custom made by the architect's firm, and then he put these doors in here, these for the storage of hats, coats, and so on and so forth. This room here is more or less of an addition to our kitchen, and we eat here. Actually, all we do is just move this chair over like this. This is an old English drop leaf. This goes back to about 1840. Right here, and we can sit here or we can move it out. It's drop leaf on both sides, so it's very convenient. Heart of pine floors, Indonesian hand carved around 1875, 1880. It was part of an amwa, and as you can see, we retained the frame and just nailed it right onto the trim, which was here for the TV. Originally, we were just going to have the bookcases and the TV, but then we saw this and decided this would work out pretty good. And not only is it functional, but it's a piece of art too. And then the lab, which is the pocket doors. The cabinet is custom made by the architect, and that also is an original painting of it's charcoal and watercolor of a cat stalking a bird. And I kind of like that, but my friends from PETA, P-E-T-A, don't like it at all. Other than that, I guess this is hard pine floors, like I said. Then we have the double deck. And the reason, as I was telling you, James, that we had the double deck was because we wanted to try to lower the profile of the house. We realized when we got out in the garden that house was pretty looming. So what we did was build the double deck, and then we're bringing the garden up so that it sort of we have parking for at least 2 full-size cars, 3 compacts. And it's pretty well landscaped. Not much maintenance, no lawn to cut.
Let's show them what you did.
Okay. We planted the hedge and put these euonymus in to add a little bit of color, and hopefully they will reach the top of where the hedge is, and then they'll be like pillars. There's also a hedge behind here, so as you can see, this is privet hedge. This keeps its leaves all year round, and eventually it'll grow up to the behind that Lucian bench, and we'll block off them, and we work very closely with the neighbors. They're in agreement with that. We also put in this hedge that covers the driveway. We have a deeded right-of-way through to this property, and the right-of-way ends at this property, so there can never be any breaking through to allow traffic through to the parking lot on the other side. These are all crabapple trees that we put in, and as you can see, it's starting to be in full blossom. That's a fountain right there that has got a story to it. The plumbing is in, but I just haven't got the wiring through it yet. And this alley is the only house in this block of 5 row houses that goes right straight through to the street on the other side, so that you don't need to walk around to get to where you're going.